In the peaceful suburb of Leck, Texas, where the streets resonated with the whispers of towering trees and the quiet hum of a happy existence, a story emerged that would rock the neighborhood to its core. It all started on a balmy Saturday evening in July 2011, in the sacred corridors of a dance class, when Joseph Saunier, a famous pathologist known for his expert hands and kind demeanor, was attracted by the delicate movements of a woman named Michelle Tina. Joseph, a man of size and riches, had paved his way through life with work and determination. He was born into a well-known family of doctors in Shreveport, Louisiana, and had long aspired to follow in their footsteps. His academic career was filled with honors and accomplishments, culminating in a renowned career as a pathologist and laboratory director in Leck, Texas. Joseph's personal life was not without its challenges and hardships. His marriage, which had lasted 27 years, ended in divorce when his wife discovered love in another man. Despite the sadness, Joseph stayed loyal in his support for his two kids, giving them the fortitude and resilience they needed to deal with their grief. Tragedy struck again when Joseph's ex-wife, Becky, was subjected to a senseless act of violence by her new husband. The loss left Joseph reeling, burdened with sadness and unresolved concerns. Despite his grief, he found comfort in his job and the constant support of his family. Determined to start again, Joseph moved with his sons to Leck, Texas, where he became chief pathologist at Covenant Health System. It was here, in the tranquil charm of the suburbs, that he sought sanctuary from the ghosts of his past and the shadows of his fantasies. Their romance was a frenzy of passion and excitement, with them dancing recklessly throughout the days and nights. Joseph spared no cost in showering Michelle with gifts and affection, transporting her on romantic excursions and lavishing her with attention wherever they went. For Michelle, Joseph was a revelation, a guy of honesty and love who recognized her for who she actually was, imperfections included. She basked in his devotion, feeling the warmth of his affection as they set out on a voyage of discovery and delight. Despite the exhilarating heights of their newfound passion, shadows lingered in the corners of their bliss. Strange happenings, including unexplained phone calls and spooky monitoring, left them uncomfortable and worried. Their concerns were realized on a scorching July day in 2012, when catastrophe hit like a cyclone, shattering their perfect existence in an instant. A landscaper arrived at Joseph's house to discuss an upcoming makeover and came across a sight of horror that would haunt him for the rest of his life. Joseph's lifeless body lay splayed on the garage floor, a gruesome scene of violence and anguish. The once vibrant pathologist, known for his compassionate disposition and staunch demeanor, was now a mere shell of his former self, having been killed by an atrocious act of brutality. The community was rocked to its core by the news of Joseph's death, as whispers of shock and disbelief spread like wildfire through the tranquil streets of Leck. How could such a heinous crime occur in their midst, in a neighborhood known for its safety and serenity? The investigation that followed unearthed a tangled web of deceit and betrayal, as detectives delved into the murky depths of Joseph's past and present. Suspicion fell on a motley cast of characters, from jealous ex-lovers to disgruntled colleagues, each with their own motives and alibis to scrutinize. Among the prime suspects was Mike Dixon, a prominent plastic surgeon with a history of obsession and infatuation. Michelle had once been entangled in a tumultuous affair with Mike, whose relentless pursuit had left her shaken and wary of his intentions. Could Mike's jealousy and resentment have driven him to orchestrate Joseph's murder in a twisted bid to reclaim the woman he believed belonged to him? Or was there a darker force at play, lurking in the shadows and pulling the strings from behind the scenes? As the investigation unfolded, new details emerged that shed light on the events leading up to Joseph's death. Strange occurrences, like mysterious phone calls and eerie surveillance, hinted at a sinister presence lurking in the shadows, waiting to strike when least expected. But amidst the chaos and confusion, one man stood at the center of the storm: Dave Shepard, a troubled soul with a penchant for violence and a history of run-ins with the law. Dave's confession would unravel the tangled web of deceit that had ensnared Joseph in its grasp, revealing the truth behind his untimely demise. According to Dave's testimony, he had been hired by Mike Dixon to carry out the murder, in a twisted plot to eliminate the man who stood in the way of his obsession. Armed with a makeshift silencer and a heart full of malice, Dave had descended upon Joseph's home with murder in his heart, intent on carrying out his employer's sinister bidding. Yet, as the events unfolded, chaos ensued, and Joseph's life was cut short in a flurry of violence and despair. Dave's confession laid bare the truth behind Joseph's murder, exposing the depths of depravity and darkness that lurked beneath the surface of their seemingly idyllic community. As the dust settled and the truth emerged, justice was served, albeit at a heavy cost. Mike Dixon was sentenced to life in prison for his role in orchestrating Joseph's murder, while Dave Shepard received a similar fate for carrying out the heinous act. For Joseph's loved ones, the agony of his loss would never go away as they dealt with the gap left by his absence and the wounds left by his premature death. Despite the gloom, there was a ray of light, a reminder that even in the face of tragedy, love survives and justice triumphs. I hope you liked the video. For more exciting and unique videos, please make sure to like, share, or subscribe to our channel. Smash the bell icon to stay updated. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching.